Despite the dangers she's faced, a confident 7-year-old girl briskly walks up the access roads from the Rio Grande, joined by 2 other asylum seekers she just met.
No, la niña la encontré, venía sola. Okay.
It's around 2 in the morning on Sunday, somewhere in Mission, Texas, a hotspot for migrants illegally crossing the border. The little girl is hoping to gain asylum into the United States. The woman who offered to accompany her told us more.
Que ha dicho la niña que ya habían intentado, pero lo devolvieron. Y solo de ahorita solo tiró a la niña sola para que la niña ella sola se entregara.
The girl's father made the difficult decision and stayed behind in Mexico. The Biden administration is not expelling children who arrive without their parents. Migrants and advocates say federal authorities are sending families with children older than 6 back over the border under pandemic-related powers enacted under the Trump administration. Jennifer Harbury, a human rights activist and attorney in the Rio Grande Valley, says those migrants are being put in grave danger.
Basically, this area is so hard hit by the drug war. It's one of the most dangerous areas anywhere. The U.S. State Department has it pegged as Category 4 danger. That's the same as Afghanistan or Iraq.
In Reynosa, Mexico, some of those migrants who have been kicked out sit and wait on the street. Under a gazebo at a park, dozens of families, mainly from Honduras, take shelter. Many of them recently expelled, waiting to be allowed back in or figuring out how to go home. Hedy Oseguera is a mother of an 8-year-old boy. She's also 3 months pregnant.
Estaban las patrullas de Estados Unidos, los hicieron que hiciéramos fila y pusieron a niños de 5 para abajo y a nosotros no los dijeron, solo hicieron fila. Y yo les dije que estaba embarazada y no me tomaron importancia.
Blanca Flor Lopez says her family fled criminal extortion and violence.
Pues nosotros salimos de nuestro país porque hace aproximadamente unos 5 años quemaron una casa, estábamos todos adentro. Acá tengo la evidencia.
She showed us the horrific scars from third-degree burns she says she received from a house fire started by gangsters. All of these families say they made a choice to flee imminent danger. Some are also fleeing crushing poverty worsened by a pandemic and 2 devastating tropical storms. Across the border in Brownsville, Texas, migrants newly released from detention and processing get a brief respite before heading off to reconnect with family across the U.S. Irma Paz, a school teacher from Honduras, waded across the river with her family. They fled violence in their hometown.
Gracias, Señor, porque si aplicamos por mis hijos, porque 5 y 3.
The migrants traveling from Central America often turn themselves in and want to be found because they are seeking asylum. Some count themselves lucky to be allowed inside the United States, and so may this little girl. She's hoping to reconnect with her family in South Carolina. She says her father was returning to Honduras. For this young one, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The same may not hold true for the man and woman walking alongside her. John Moan, Associated Press, Mission, Texas.